Being active on LinkedIn doesn't mean it needs to take up too much of your time. So in this video series titled 5 minutes a day on LinkedIn, I have lots of quick and easy tips that you can take action on straight away. So tip number 1 is you should always be asking yourself, how can I update my profile so it's more eye-catching and engaging?
So here we are on my LinkedIn profile, Mark Warnken, and if we aren't yet connected on LinkedIn, by all means, send me a connection request. And if you're watching this on my YouTube channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button as well. Almost on a daily basis, I hear people commenting saying, Mark, LinkedIn doesn't work. I don't understand how to use it. I don't get any business from it. My LinkedIn connections aren't growing, all of those type of things. Now, generally, the number one reason for that is your LinkedIn profile is not up to date. It's not engaging. It's not stopping the scroll. And if I want to use harsher language, your LinkedIn profile sucks. So in my 5 minutes a day LinkedIn series, tip number 1 is to always be asking yourself, how can I be updating my profile so it is eye-catching, so it stops the scroll, so when someone lands on it, they're more likely to start reading through instead of clicking off, and then the opportunity will be lost. And LinkedIn have made it a lot easier for us to update our profile recently. They've tinkered with this over the years many times, but here on my desktop version, add a profile section. So we should always be asking, how can I be updating my LinkedIn profile? Front and center with this blue button, they've made it so much easier for us. So I'm going to run through some of these profile sections that we all should be activating, and stick around to the end of this video because I'm going to show you my top 3 LinkedIn profile sections that you have to get right, because that will make or break your success, or will go a long way to making or breaking your success, and how effective you are, and how beneficial you find a LinkedIn is working for you. So if I click on add a profile section, we now get a very easy drop-down menu, and LinkedIn are actually going to suggest to you and tell you all of these profile sections that you can start activating initially, or even updating. So you've got your intro. So if you're looking for a new job, we now have the facility here to actually let the wider LinkedIn community around the world know that you're actively looking for a job. The about section used to be called the summary section, and I will get back to that one later. It is the most read part of your LinkedIn profile. Other than the top area here, the about section is very, very crucial. The featured section, this is one here that is relatively new, and you can see it here on my profile. If I just click off the box here, the featured section here, look how prominent all of my YouTube videos are showing there. People can scroll through there, they can engage with my profile. Remembering, I'm the guy that makes social media for business owners easy. I coach other business owners how to use social media, and LinkedIn is one of them. So I'm supporting all of that with lots of how-to and helpful videos here. So the featured section, you can put various posts, articles, links, media, and for me, I'm utilizing it to activate install or list my YouTube channel. So your background covers your whole work experience. You can go back in timeline as long as you like. I go back about 20 years in my timeline, and if I scroll down here, you will see my job history there. So when people land on my profile, they can start to, see what else is behind the scenes of Mark and what I've been up to throughout my career. Education, licenses and certification, volunteering experiences. If we click on the skills section, you can add skills that you have, and people will get to then endorse you for those skills. It's just another way of you getting social proof or validation on LinkedIn. Accomplishments, look at all these extra sections here: publications, patents, course, projects, all of these type of things. Additional information, you can even request a recommendation. Now, a recommendation, an older-fashioned term, is a reference or a testimonial. They make it really easy to do that. And lastly, you can add your profile in another language as well. So there should be no excuse for anyone having an underperforming or a poor-looking LinkedIn profile anymore, because LinkedIn have made it so much easier for us to, easily create an eye-catching LinkedIn profile. So what are the 3 key areas though that I really want you to focus on? Your LinkedIn profile can allow you to put lots of information, but there are 3 key areas that will go most of the way to determining how much success that you have on LinkedIn. Now, the first one is this, what I call the whole top box area. The top box area here where it has the profile image of you, the cover image, and then your professional headline here. We need to stop the scroll on LinkedIn. Not only on LinkedIn, we need to stop the scroll with everything we're doing now in the online world. So people will land on your profile. Before they scroll or before they decide to click off, they're going to decide within seconds this top box whether they like what they see, or they'll read and then read on or click off. And this top box area, we need to nail it. Have a professional photo of you. Make sure you get a customized cover image or a banner image. Don't put just a city skyline for your home city or anything like that. Have a benefit statement here as well. Equally here, list your keywords, list your job titles, list your benefit statement. The top box area is, I believe, the most important part, because unless we get this right, people won't scroll down and read on, they will just click off. So after that one, the second area that you want to make sure you get right is the about section. It used to be called the summary section. This is the most read part of your LinkedIn profile. You get 2,000 character spaces. So make sure you utilize as many of those character spaces as well. I have a separate video on how to correctly, set up an engaging summary section. So I will include the link to that one in the comment section below. But the about section becomes the second most important. And lastly, the third most important, it's a relatively new feature on LinkedIn, and they've actually called it the feature section. You can put some multimedia images here. You can put some recent posts. I'm putting all the links to my YouTube videos. I'm very much focused on growing my YouTube channel at the moment. That with LinkedIn and some of the other social media sites, I'm really heavy on. So I've utilized this featured section. See how visual the clickable links are? Not only clickable links, I actually have a call to action. Click to watch. What are LinkedIn stories and how do you use them? Click to watch how to create a YouTube channel in 2020. So they're the 3 main areas that I want you to focus on. If you can get those 3 really humming, really positioning you with someone with skills and knowledge and expertise in your industries, I can almost guarantee you the success you start having on LinkedIn will only increase and increase.